Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I lose weight in just a week, only drinking or eating chicken soup. Ordinary chicken soup, nothing special. No, without wasting any more time, let me show you how I make this weight loss chicken soup. So to begin off, I'm going to show you the major ingredients that I use in this soup. And they're everywhere ingredients. I mean, they're like in every supermarket, you can find them, nothing complicated. So to begin with, I have here Prey. I hope that's English. It's called Prey. And I have spring onions, and then of course the chicken itself. Now I'm gonna use two chicken thighs, the very big one, a drumstick plus the thigh itself. So this has a total of 4 thighs, but I'm gonna use 2 of them. So to begin off, So I was saying weight loss is not as complicated as people want to make it. You just have to know what to eat and when and how much of it. So anyways, right here I'm gonna begin by chopping up open this box of chicken. By the way, chicken soup is also very good for colds. So if you have like a cold or a flu, just make yourself a good chicken soup and you are ready to go. And don't mind about this fat because it's also very good in the soup. You don't want a very less flavorful soup, so this is fine. So I'm just gonna make chicken soup of these 2 thighs, and the rest of the thighs I'm gonna freeze them in a deep freezer. So I'm just gonna quickly wash up these. So let's just wash up these chicken thighs a bit. Just rinse them up as you know what you're cooking. It's clean. I know they also wash it from the factory where they process it from, but just to be sure. Just washing off excess blood that stayed behind. And once you're done, no need for patting them dry because you're gonna boil them up anyway. Just want to just cut it up so that it fits into the pan. If you have a bigger pan, no need for cutting it up, but my pan is small, so I'm just gonna cut it up so that it can nicely fit in the pan. And then just also cut up the other so that they are all nicely submerged like that. Now that's fine. Now once you have put them in there, you're gonna turn on the heat. Now if you have a big pan, you can even make a four pieces of these, and then that is soup enough for at least a whole week if you're alone. But if you have a small pan, you can make them in succession like this, and then turn on the heat. Then at this point directly, this is chicken bouillon or chicken gravy powder. So what I'm gonna do, typically I'll just get 2 spoons of 3 of these. In fact, do 3 at the same point. When you're starting to boil the chicken, add some of that powder. This is garlic. We're just gonna add the garlic in just rough slices like that. Once you've added the garlic, you want to add an onion. This is an onion. Like I said, chicken soup is very good for flus and colds. So if you have a cold or a cough, make yourself a nice chicken soup. This is an onion. I'm just gonna add a rough chop of it like that. These are gonna give your chicken soup a lot of flavor at the end of the day. And then at that point, you're just gonna cover it up and cook this. Let it boil at a low heat for about 1 hour. Then you're good to go. So guys, once your soup has cooked for 1 hour on a low flame, there it goes. It has been boiling for 1 hour, and now the chicken has nicely produced the nice flavors into the soup. We're gonna take it off the heat and let it cool down. And once it has cooled down, we can then go ahead and do the rest of the procedure. Then we took it off the heat, we let it cool down, and now don't mind the sound in the background. I'm baking some sheep casserole. The oven is on. So you get out your chicken from the soup, you put the soup aside. There goes our chicken. Now you're gonna put this soup aside for now, and you're now going to remove this chicken skin. You don't need that one. Just put it right there. You're not gonna eat that one. Its purpose ends right here. So you're just gonna get off the meat from the chicken. All this is useless. Just get off the meat. That is soft, nice meat, like that, and just split it into sizable pieces. Get off all that gooey cartilage, throw it away, and you're just gonna get the nice meat off the bone, like that. Split it into nice pieces that are chewable in one bite. See, it has nicely cooked into soft for a soup. Get off all the nice meat and throw away the bones. If you have dogs or cats, they would enjoy this, but my cats are picky eaters. They won't like this, so it will be thrown away. This is your task, to just get this all off the bone, and then get away all the cartilage. You won't like to bite on that when you're taking your soup, like that. All the gooey bad things, all that. You have all your chicken into a nice. And now guys, this soup is good especially in this time of corona, because it takes away all the colds and coughs. There's something about chicken soup, because these chickens are fed on antibiotics. Their meat still contains antibiotics. That's why their soup is very vital in fighting colds. They work as antibiotics in the soup. When you cook, that's why it's very important to cook all the chicken to a very soft, nice state like this, where you just tear the meat apart, because all the niceness in those bones dissolves into the soup, so you get a nice medicinal soup. But also this soup is very good for weight loss. If you're weight conscious and you want to lose some kilos, I advise you make yourself some nice chicken soup. If you're on those weight days and you want to just keep maintain a desirable weight, you can just be doing your chicken soup. It will give you good results. Trust me, it's very delicious as well. Get away all the bad things and only keep the nice meat. All the gooey nice bad cartilage, throw it away. The skin, you're gonna throw it away. I'm being very fast because I have other things waiting for me, so I need to be fast. So throw away all the cartilage. Have only the meat. Or the slimy things, throw them away. You don't want those in your soup. Look at that. Smells so nice. Here, look, tasty, so nice. And the powder I put in, the bouillon powder, makes it taste so nice. Something like this, cartilage, throw away, and the rest of the things, all the bones, these are onions, these can go in. So right there we have our nice meat. Tastes so nice, guys. So now you have all the meat off the bone. These are bones. These are going to waste, to be thrown away. But this is good meat. This is what's gonna make your soup very nice and soft. So this is what you have, which is gonna make your soup. At this moment, you're gonna turn on the low flame. Here we have our prey again. We're gonna chop this into rough chops like that. And this right here is going into our soup. So beautiful. After giving this one rough chops, that's the secret, guys. Everything roughly chopped up, that's the secret. And now we're just gonna add this. We're gonna add this to our soup. And now we're gonna get a piece of a carrot. We're gonna add in our roughly chopped carrot. Look at that. Just roughly chop your carrot, no worries. Don't worry about it. It is your soup. Roughly chop up the carrot. And once you're done with it, we're gonna dump it also into the soup. There you go. Last but not least, we are going to add in some spring onions. Okay, I like to pick the leaves that are already wilting. Just pick off the leaves that are already showing signs of old age and use those ones. The rest can nicely stay in the fridge for some good days. Then also pick one or two of these, and then I'm just gonna wash it. After washing it, I chop off the bottoms. And then I'm also gonna give this some rough chops. Like that. Could even want to use a pair of scissors here. My kitchen scissors do it easier and quicker and safer. Just I'm gonna get my pair of scissors and chop with my pair of scissors. Look at that. Isn't that easy? These are kitchen hacks. Things you can use to make your work easier in the kitchen. You must have always kitchen scissors. They make things easier. And done. Voila. Once that is done, we're gonna get all this and dump it into our soup. So we're just gonna dump everything in the soup. Like that. And then we're gonna top this up with some turmeric, very good component of weight loss and fighting off diseases. It works as an anti-inflammatory substance, so it's also very good. Add that to your soup. Don't add too much, and then you're just gonna give it a mix. Look at that. This is gonna turn out to be a very yummy soup. You're gonna now cook this on a low flame, and it will be ready to be eaten. But one last thing, I did have fresh coriander, but I have a dried one. I'm just gonna add some fresh coriander. There you go. Give it a last mix, and your soup will be ready in the next 10 minutes on a low flame. You also want to have all the vegetables you've added to be crunchy while you eat your soup, not too cooked. Now let this cook, don't cover it, let's just cook it for the next 10 minutes on a low flame, and your soup will be ready to be eaten. So now our chicken soup has been boiling or cooking at a low flame for now 10 minutes, and it's time to switch off the heat. It's time to switch off the heat. It's cooked and it's time to serve it. I'm gonna get your beautiful bowl. That's what it looks like. That's your chicken soup. You're gonna serve it into your bowl. Get some of that nice chicken pieces, and then with some of the broth, and that is how you prepare and serve your chicken soup for weight loss, for colds, for coughs, for corona, everything. This is a bowl of magic. It is so yummy. It is so yummy. And if I get a spoon, I could show you what the chicken soup looks like. That's how you eat it. Get a piece of that, some of that nice broth, and you eat the chicken soup. Good for colds. When you have a cold, you have a cough, prevention of corona, weight loss, this is the magic soup for you. Let me taste it. Yummy. It's so perfect. Perfect. That is how you make the chicken soup. Let me take out this spoon so I can make a nice photo.